just the other way. My dad is Galaxy Man, I'm sure you've heard the name. He's got a lot on his mind today, so I know he's not to blame.
Alright, so we're here celebrating the debut of Galaxy Man. So tell us all about the inspiration. What happened to what happened to inspire Galaxy Man?
Well, I actually met, the art class we've been running for a number of years now had a contest to create a mascot. We took that mascot and a gentleman named Roberto Ramos actually illustrated this little piece here. And from that, I realized I had to rename the character, and when I renamed him Galaxy Man, all of a sudden, he's an astronomer, and the whole story just started to unfold, so I contacted my friends, and I said, hey, Alan, that's us. That's Alan.
Hello, Alan.
And I said, Alan, can you help me design the costume? And Patrick, here's the plot of the book. Can you go ahead and...
Can you listen to the voices in your head and put them on paper? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, he's real good with the voices.
Cool.
And so that's how it came about.
So how long? Cause I know Galaxy Man has been around for a little while, right? I mean,
about 5 years ago, we did a preview at the Hudgens Center for the Arts.
Okay.
And then from there, we've been working on 3 issues that are complete now. And now that those are complete, we're going to go ahead and start releasing them this year. And it's, we get together every Monday, we have fun, and that's how we've gotten here.
Wait, there's fun in comic books?
Yeah, fun.
That's madness.
Let me see your costume here. This is very cool. What's your name, may I ask?
Andrea.
Okay, and you are portraying the character in the comic?
I'm Cosmic Girl.
So what are the powers of Cosmic Girl?
Well, I don't really know yet.
Okay.
Save the day.
Alrighty, that's important. Saving the day. Thank you so much.
Original designs and the different professional artists that we had that did it.
Okay. Okay.
Here's Bill Gollier from Archie Comics, Michael Turner. All these different original sketches were a hobby of mine. Jeff Smith. The character's name at the time was called Kid Quest, which I hated the name. It was tied in with the name of the store, Galactic Quest. Okay. So I switched Galactic to Galaxy, turned him into Galaxy Man, and it just totally worked from there. Jason Pearson. So all these different professional artists drew them until...
Did they all come through the store at one point or something?
No, actually I meet a lot of them at conventions, but a lot of them do come into the store. Nathan Massengill has been coming in quite a bit recently. These are the original pencils for the book, and actually, as you can see, the originals were quite rough.
Mm-hmm.
And so
who would you say your target audience is for your comics?
Essentially, we're going for parents to be able to read to their kids.
Oh, wow.
So we want to make sure that there's something there for the parents, but at the same time we want to make sure that the kids we're not talking down. Patrick, you can actually feel this one.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's plenty of comic books out there now, but there's not, plenty of them that are for families. It's kind of a good thing for a child to sit down with their parent and actually read something, and that's what Galaxy Man is offering, hopefully, is for them to sit down, read about it. They can talk about it. It's got real-life issues, mixed with the element of fantasy. Galaxy Man, he's a husband, he's a father, he's a hero. Right now he's a single dad because, he's lost his wife who's an astronaut out in space, so he's raising his daughter on his own right now. And at the same time, he's dealing with the fact that he's become this hero rather reluctantly at that. And on top of all that, he knows or he believes his wife is still out there somewhere, and he just wants to find her again.
That's nice. This already looks like a Saturday morning cartoon, yeah?
Yeah, it definitely, that's what we're reaching for there. But definitely Carl, he's one of my favorite characters. Kyle and I were sitting there one day and I said, Kyle, we really need us one of those big bug-eyed monsters from the old science fiction with lots of tentacles and so on and so forth. And Kyle came up with this character and I was like, oh, this is awesome. But then Alan took it, and he gave it just so much more character. I mean, you look, he's got like the Jaws-like head, and the many, many teeth, and more eyeballs than you can count, which his eyes are actually telescopic. It's really cool. He can spy on worlds from all over the place.
Superman, is one of those things where I don't you don't necessarily have to like Superman, but you got to respect Superman. You got to respect his place in everything. I mean, like, there wouldn't be a Wolverine if there wasn't a Superman. There wouldn't be a Batman or a Punisher or really any comic book character today if there wasn't a Superman. Superman is where it all started. And, 100 years from now, if everybody forgets about every other superhero character, Superman will be remembered in the same way we think about Robin Hood and King Arthur and Hercules. So.
They're like American. They're the American mythology.
Yes.
Yep. They're a blend of every kind of creative thing that you could have going. I mean, and when it comes to the movies, you've got all the. You've got the costume design, you've got writing, you've got the artistic things like painting and color. It's like all a blend. Like America's the melting pot, and then, comic books were a melting pot, too, of a lot of other things.
My dad is Galactic Man, I'm sure you heard the name. He's got a lot on his mind today, so I know he's not to blame. Down to the water. He has so much to think about, he can't see inside Kate's daughter.
Nice.
She's the one in charge of our email.
So,
Bambi is much more the computer person.
give your fans a shout out. How can they get to your website? What's the address?
RadioCult.com.
Woohoo!
There we go.
I was like, which camera do we look at?
Go ahead and give it another
Just
shot.
stare straight ahead. I'm sure it'll catch you in some way.
Hi.
Awesome. I'm taking some awesome pictures.
Go ahead, take as many as
And I don't even know how the hell it's happening.
That is kind of cool there. Little figurine. Does the head bobble or?
It's actually kind of designed off like a mighty mug.
A mighty mug?
See, I don't even think his head turns. Just barely.
Okay.
There, now he can look a little bit to the side there. Look, there's trouble over there instead of just straight ahead of me.
That is too cool. I like that.